everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be setting up July 29th through the 4th in the weekly spread. And I'm also going to be going over how to organize digital photos because this Saturday we're doing a photo dump, and I figured I'd explain how we organize all of our photos because I feel like we have a good system and I can give you some tips on how to do that. So let's get started. Okay, first I will be showing you how I keep digital photos organized. So first of all, the first thing you need to do is decide where your digital photos are going to be kept. You can keep them on a hard drive, which is what we do. We just have this hard drive. It's actually a terabyte, so it's huge with storage, but it's not a very big hard drive. So that's what we have, what we like using. But you can also use an online storage site, and that's fine too. And a lot of them are free up to a certain point of storage, so you can use any of them. There's some like Flickr. I used to use that site in college. I don't anymore. I also have a Dropbox account, and I really like them. I'll link that in the description below if you want a Dropbox account. That was the one I'm most familiar with, and it's free to start out and to start storing on there. So you can use that if you don't want to go jump in and buy a hard drive, an external hard drive. If you decide not to do Dropbox or Flickr, there's also a bunch of other online photo storage. Just search online photo storage and you'll be able to find something. So, and then I always kind of keep a backup just on my computer. You don't want to just keep everything on your computer because if your hard drive crashes, then you lose everything. So you want to keep it on an external hard drive or online on some kind of storage site. So once you decide where the digital photos are going to be kept, then you want to go through your photos and organize them into folders. And you can pick a certain time that you want to do this. We do it once a month because that seems to be manageable for us, and it just works best for us. You can pick every couple weeks if you need to. If you take more pictures, it'd probably be easier to do that. Or just whatever amount of time you want to do that. But just pick a time, pick the beginning of the month, say, and go through all the photos from the last month and organize them. We organize by date. I think that's the easiest. We just do a folder for the year, and then within that folder we create subfolders for each month. And then within those subfolders you can just throw all your photos, or if you want to be a little more specific, you can put, if you went on a trip, you can put like Las Vegas trip and put all your Las Vegas photos in that folder, so you have all of them in one place and you know what they are. Or the other way you can do it is by just subject, if you'd rather do it, like if you want to make a kids folder, and then maybe kind of do it reverse of what I just said and do the kids folder as the main folder, and then the subfolders maybe do the months in that folder. But you can organize it any way you want. Just pick a way that works for you, and then start putting your photos into those folders. So if you have a ton of folders or photos from before and it's going to be hard to go through, just maybe put them in one folder and start organizing them from this month. If you want, you can always go back to that first folder and just start slowly organizing them into other folders. So while you're putting these photos into folders, so this is how I do that. I usually create a temporary folder on my desktop. I put everything on my computer desktop in that folder, all the photos from that month, from my husband's phone, my phone, any iPad pictures. If we took any from a camera, we put everything in that one folder so that all the photos from that month are in one place. I then go through that and put them in the appropriate folder in the permanent storage. This way you can come back to it anytime, and it's so much easier to find photos that you have taken previously. Also, while I'm doing that, while I'm transferring photos from the temporary folder to the permanent folder, I go through each folder and delete any of them that are duplicates, or if they're like mistake photos or blurry photos, I just delete them. So once you have your pictures all organized, then you can decide what you want to do with them. You can print them out. You can do a yearly photo book. That's what I usually do now. So I use Shutterfly. You can use any online photo printing website, really. There's a lot of them out there. Shutterfly is probably one of the more popular ones, but I just take my pictures from the year, the ones that I want to use, and put them in Shutterfly and just create a photo book with them. And then that way each year we have one book with all the pictures and we can go through what we did that year. So those are my ideas on keeping digital photos organized. I hope that was helpful. Now let's move on to planning my week from the 29th through the 4th. This month, I think I'm going to use my Sharpie pen to write in instead of the thinner gel pen. We'll see what I like better. But I think I'm going to start with I'll start with the photo dump since I was just talking about that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it part of my to-do list right here. And then I think I'm just going to put the sticker on it too, just to make it stick out. All right, and then I'm going to write in at 10 a.m. on Sunday. We have church. All right. And now my parents are coming. My parents are going to be coming Wednesday through Friday. They're leaving Friday. So this week I'm just going to try to put little washi tape just on the white part of these. We'll see how I like that. All right, that's going around there. And since this is the first day, I'll be using my hello sticker to show me that somebody's coming. And I'm just going to write their names. All right, and then I'm going to put the 2 other washi tape over here. How do you guys mark visitors and vacations and everything in your planner? I'm kind of curious how other people do it because I don't know if I like this or not. It's been okay so far, but I'm just curious how other people do it. I've seen some with washi tape, but I didn't know if there's a different way that other people did it. So it'd be interesting to see what other people do. This is kind of just something I came up with, so I don't know if I'll be sticking with it or not. But I can say I like the printed washi better than the washi tape. I did not really like using washi tape in my planner. I used it for my bullet journal and it was okay, but I just did not like it. Just felt fidgety when I used it in here. All right. So that way I know that all of these 3 mean that I have visitors. All right. And then what else do we have this month or this week? My friend's birthday, which I actually already wrote this too high, so I'll put it at the bottom this time. Just as a reminder. And then, yeah, there's not much else going on. We do need to start getting things for his green card, though. Actually, during our photo dump, we'll probably grab pictures for that. Yeah, we really need to do that. I should write that down. At least we can download the form that we need and start figuring out what all we'll have to do for that, because we do need to send it in this month so it gets going. All right, And actually, we just booked tickets to India this week, so we're officially going next year. So that's exciting. Never been there before. All right, and then one last thing I'm gonna do, that's really it. I'll add my hours again as the week goes on, because it's still, usually it's 10 to 2, but like randomly I'm not sure because sometimes I work late. So we won't fill that in now, but my husband has cricket practice on this day, so I'm just gonna use I'm gonna put this little tiny cricket bat sticker just down here, just as a reminder for me that he has cricket. And that's about it. We actually have we have a few things that I need to do. Well, actually, I'll put that here. So we had a tree fall down in our backyard, or like half the tree, but it's a huge tree, and we need to get it cleaned up, and we actually need to take the whole tree down, because now the only part that's left is like leaning towards our neighbor's yard, and we don't want that to fall into their yard, and like, because that's literally the only half of the tree that's left is like leaning towards their yard. So if it's very likely that it would fall into their yard, so we're gonna try to get all that cleaned up hopefully this week. And then I need to, if you were following along with me, I think I said it in my last video, but we had problems with our mortgage escrow, and we kind of got that figured out. So we got a check yesterday, and now we got to transfer that money that they sent us in the check into our escrow account. So all right, I just put all these down here because I'm not really sure when we'll be doing that this week. Whenever we go out, the first couple days we'll make the check go in, and whenever we do that, then I'll transfer the money over to our escrow account, and then hopefully that'll be done. Hopefully there's no more problems this year with that. But I think that's everything now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked my little tips about photo organization. Let me know if you like that. I like doing organization videos, so I was thinking about getting more into that, how I organize things. But let me know if you like that. Give me a thumbs up if you did. And of course, if you liked this video, subscribe so you can see more like it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.